actually, down between American and Alpine, I was a much younger man, and actually used a calf cradle that day, and I didn't particularly favor it. I went to work up in West Texas. Of course, this is the transportation, the big men always have exploding that people out of state up in West Texas, and big outfit that always rode and drove calves. And we preferred it that way. However, those folks who are familiar with branding, when you rope and drag calves, understand that there is a part of that job that is not always the one you favor. That is, you're the calf flanker or wrestler. You're the man that handles the calves on the ground. And this is where you start when you're a young cowboy, when you go on a ranch for the first time. And you've got to live up through this baptism of fire. You're going to live through this before you get to move your way up through the ranch. You get to dehorn and castrate, brand, all that. Finally, you get to be the man on horseback. You get to rope and drag calves. Well, I had to learn flanking calves, wrestling calves with the rest of them. And I got good at it, folks. Yeah, I got real good at it. Many thousands of calves hit the ground under my hands. I got so good at it that I'm going to require a proper introduction for this particular piece. I'm going to ask Bob over here to provide me with a trumpet fanfare on my cue. And the rest of you folks who are listening out there, I would like for you to accompany him with a drum roll on the table with your hands. Could you do that when I give you the signal? I would appreciate it. Okay. You just...
Okay.
All right. I'll need a trumpet fanfare and a drum roll, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you this afternoon in all my glory as the undisputed heavyweight calf wrestling champion of the world. I wanted to be a wild puncher and a hand when God flung the chunk, but I was the essence of ignorance, never knowing what I thought that catching bullets barehanded is safer, or skydiving might as a shoot compared to the strife and the fear for my life from a four-legged, snotty-nosed brute. Come with me now to the Brandon pen where cowboys are made, not born, where the truest test of the hair on your chest is that bundle of hooves and horn. 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, ad nauseum, ad infinitum. Rope them and cut them, burn and do nothing, but the toughest will wrestle and fight. The cowboy growl with me, guzzle, get ready to wrestle the curves. Any old hand can rope and brand, but here's where you earn your spurs. Any up you idiot pup on, laying a trap at the heels, for a swing of a rope as your fondest hope. Let's cut the deck and deal. I drew me a line in the dirt with my boot and spat in my calloused palm. How tough could it be, I says to me, but the storm always follows the calm. The cowboys wheeled away from the herd in a vaulting piece of hell on 30-foot line, set chills up my spine, and the rest is hard to tell. I followed the lead of my partner and went down the rope for my chance when 300 pounds of baby ground and round jogged his feet down inside of my pants. I knew that there must have been easier trails to ride on my way to riches, and the thought crossed my mind as he kicked me blind, there's a weed eater loose in my britches. I was running around in a hairy ball of a slaughtering fiend from the pit. As we rolled through the grass in a cow pie. The rest of the boys in the cow lost was having a heck of a laugh, but I wasn't grinning. I thought I was sinning when I was French kissed by that calf. He's hanging on my toenails. He won't fold the crown. I wrestled hard out so dang hard I thought he'd choke and drown. My belt was busted with my pride. My pants around the knees. The cow laws and his cow laws both ignored my wretched pleas. They drug me through the slime and snot despite my screams and howls while that bovine spawn of Frankenstein fired salvos from his bowels. I prayed him song and I prayed him rhyme. I prayed him grunts and groans, but bully just kept dancing and I'm pressing on my bones. We executed somersaults and twirled with airy grace while that ox befouled my boots and socks and drilled on my face. I cinched him snug around the goozle till he suffocated. I thought the heck I'd break his neck. Then he regurgitated. He spilled his morning raisins in my ears and up my nose. Then that baby beef bologna tapped the tune on my cojones with his toes. I figured I was just about a step or two from dead. If I lost the news, the whole herd crew would brand on me instead. But feats of strength are often conceived from sheerest desperation. The how and why, the do or die, begot by provocation. I'd had enough. I reared straight up. The critter reared up too. And we pawed the ground, danced around, skipped feet or two. Then I slammed him over backwards, and we crumpled in the heap. The other boys with cries of joy descended on the creek. They marked his ear and scorched his hide and bragged how good I did, while I modified his bullish pride with a rusty tin can. Those days when I had done so well, perhaps another chore, but that horse's rear with deaf to ear just kept on bragging more. That day will haunt my sleep at night until I grace the grave. 'Twas then I vowed, but not too loud, my honor for the city. I crawled into my sack that night, a bruised and bloody shell, with righteous indignation at the foul humiliation I did that. Next day, and hence and all that spring, I watched with eagle eye and espied the slick and secret tricks the waddies would apply to bust the ball in the cricket till it quivered like a fish. To be the best in all the West was my desire and wish. I delved through esoteric tomes of ancient cowboy lore. With frenzied mind and eyes burned blind, I searched and studied more. I practiced calisthenics, dianetics, ballroom dance. In my psychosis, thought hypnosis just might put him into a trance. I perused forgotten disciplines, forbidden martial arts, all methods meant with dire intent to squash the little fools. I mastered lethal systems and invented one or two, like Taekwondo and Nintendo, Kung Fu, and Kung Fu. I became a fiend incarnate on a cat who stretched the rope. My head or heels their fate for sealed eyes gave them every hope. I astonished all them punchers while they cheered and heaped the praise when I slammed dunk the snotty punks 1,000 different ways. I was building reputation as I flipped the hairy snide with arcane tricks of leverage while I sipped my favorite beverage on the side. The boys all threw their hats and squalled. No king in any council could be as proud as when they laughed at I could really wrestle. Well, my buttons popped with manly pride, for I had stood the test. I knew the boss on his house was suitably impressed. Surely now my time had come to swing the dragger's rope. But hopes and dreams and grand schemes are bubbles made of soap. The cowboy rode up to me and with patronizing eyes said, I've seen the rest, but you're the best I'll see until I die. You learned your lessons well, my boy, and thanks a mighty heap. But I've got ropers plenty, son, and though this wrestle ain't much fun, the job is yours to keep.